Well, good morning again. We are ready to start making some photographs in the Great Smoky Mountains. I thought we would start by talking a little bit about the equipment. Now, there's a separate class all about equipment for landscape photography, but I'd like just for a moment to show you what I'm carrying on this trip and kind of explain why. First of all, I never shoot without a tripod, and this is my Gitzo tripod and my Really Right Stuff ball head. And these are items that I've been carrying with me for almost 20 years now, and probably will use them for the rest of my career. My main camera body for this trip is a Nikon D700. Might as well tell you right now, my day job is I'm a Nikon Professional Services tech rep for Nikon, so obviously I'm shooting Nikon. And this is the 24-70 zoom lens, kind of a mid-range zoom. That's a lens that I'm going to be using a lot as we go throughout the class. But this is the main setup here. Of course, now I don't have a cable release attached at the moment, but that's something that I'll always have attached to the camera. Now in the bag over here, I'm carrying a few other items. I'm going to get my gloves off so we can see what we're doing here. Carrying basically three lenses, that mid-range zoom. This is a 17 to 35 millimeter, which is a wide angle zoom lens. It covers from very, very wide to pretty wide. That's a pretty handy lens. Then the longest lens that I'm carrying is a 70 to 300, which is covers the distance of the focal lengths of 70 to 300 millimeters. And that goes from moderate to pretty long telephoto. And with these three lenses, I can cover quite a lot of area. And in fact, make almost any photograph we have to make while we're out here. I do carry a second body. This is Nikon's new D7000, which is a DX body, means the sensor is smaller, but it makes all these lenses longer. So this is almost like a teleconverter and also an extra camera body. Now, you never go in the field, of course, without a electronic cable release. I have a couple. I have one salted away in there. And then I've got a couple of little pouches in which I've got spare batteries. When you're working in the cold, one of the really cool things you can do is put a battery in a pocket close to your body, and then you keep it warm. And if the battery in the camera gets cold, you can just replace the cold battery with a warm one and warm the other one up. But I carry spare batteries. Of course, the thing that you always have to have in the field is memory cards that go in your camera. And I've got lots of extra memory cards, both the compact flash cards, and this is, of course, these are the little SD cards that go in the camera, the small D7000 camera. These are microfiber cleaning cloths, which are really handy in the field to just get any kind of dust or lint or anything off of your lenses. All these lenses have polarizing filters on them. And that's really basically it, except for a battery charger and some cleaning devices. These are actually little pre-moistened cleaning cloths that are made by Zeiss. I buy them at Walmart in a box of 50 for like $3. That's basically what's in the camera bag. And between those lenses, those bodies, and this one here, we can go in the field and do quite a bit of work. The important thing for me about photography equipment, especially for landscape, is if you're not going to carry it, it's useless. And so I try to keep my system as small as possible. And by using three lenses and a couple of bodies, and I don't even carry the second body, it's in the bag, I'm keeping my system small and portable, and I'm not thinking about lenses and cameras so much. I'm thinking about the scene and how I'm going to photograph it. So even though the equipment is very important, you want to minimize it as much as you can so you're not thinking about equipment all the time. You're thinking about making photographs. And speaking of, let's go make some photographs.